Hey everyone, Paul here from TabletopGamer.com, and in this video I'm going to paint Dragyri Taskmaster. This is from the Dragyri Warband box, and basically the colors that I'm going to use are going to be for his main for the skin. I'm going to use Camry Brown. That'll be for his his main body and skin. And then for his, for the clothes that he's wearing and the mask on top of his head, I'm going to use Hermagon Purple and Ice Blue with a wash of Asserman Blue both over the purple and the Ice Blue. And then over top of his skin, I'm going to use Devlan Mud as a wash. And then for his whip, I'm going to experiment a little bit to see what looks good, but I think I'm going to use a combination of Blood Red and Blazing Orange to kind of highlight. I want to make the whip red and really, really bright to see what that looks like. All right, so I'm going to get started and start painting him, and then after that I'll work on the base. I'll add some glue some where is it here? Just some sand and gravel at the bottom of his base. All right, so I'll get started on that now. Okay, so this is what he looks like so far. This is just with painting the skin Camry Brown. And you can see that in some parts here I kind of went over and got some of the Camry Brown on his clothes here and on his mask a little bit here and on the base, but it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be painting over that anyway, so I don't worry about that too much. Just for speed of painting, I just paint as quickly as I can, and if I get some on the other parts, it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be painting over it. One thing I just wanted to point out is with parts like this, where it's all kind of bumpy or whatever, it looks kind of flat right now because it's just with the one color Camry Brown. But once I put the Devlan Mud at the end, once I do the wash, it's going to bring out some of the detail. And I think it'll look a lot better. All right, so I'm going to keep working on doing his clothes now, and then I'll show you guys, I'll zoom in and show you guys what it looks like by then. Okay, so I've painted his clothes. So I made the mask the ice blue. I still need to do a wash on that, and the rest of his clothes are purple. And now I'm going to work on the whip, and then I'll do the washes on it. Alright guys, pretty much finished the painting part. I haven't done the washes yet, I'll do that next. But basically the so I painted his whip a red color like this, which is blood red. And then I also did a bit of highlighting with blazing orange. Let's see if I can zoom in on that whip a bit more. So I made most of the stuff red, and then just the tip part here, I painted it more orangey just to kind of give it a bit of a lighter color. These parts here, like the wraps, I painted with Menoth white base from P3 paints. Where is it? Menoth white base. You can also use bleached bone, pretty much almost the same paint. On his face, this is what I did. So his cap, I used ice blue, and then for his teeth, I used bleached bone as well, just to kind of highlight that scowl that he has on his face. And I also did bleached bone on his toes there for his toenails, just to give it a little bit more detail. All right, so now I'm going to just do all the washes, and we'll take a look and see what he looks like before I do the base. Alright, so I've done the washes, and you guys can probably see it, when you do the washes, it really brings out it adds a lot of depth to it, brings out more detail in the model, so they don't look so, like the colors don't look so plasticky, I guess. Like you can see in his top mask here, when it was ice blue, it was all just one color. Now you can actually see the different angles and the different pieces that, you know, the parts of the mask that are, you know, sculpted a little bit differently. And on his skin, it's still drying, the paint is drying, it's not going to be as shiny as this, but you can see the detail come out when you do a wash. This is what he looks like now. I'm going to work on the base next, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. Alright guys, so he's pretty much done. This is what he looks like. What do you guys think? I'm actually going to go over to I'm going to put him in my display case and show you what he looks like besides right next to the other Dragyri that I have, like the Soul Warden and the Spear Slave that I painted. So once you kind of see him beside them, I think you'll see, show you guys a little bit better of an idea of what they look like together. So I'm going to pause the camera here. I'm going to go over to the display case and show you guys what he looks like in there. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, so this is what he looks like when he is besides the Soul Warden and the Spear Slave. I think it looks kind of cool because the Spear Slave, he's got, I kind of changed the colors around on his, basically the cape that he's wearing over top of his head is, he's got the ice blue, and his mask is like a purple. Whereas for this guy, I made it kind of backwards, so his mask is the ice blue. Oops. Okay. Drop the Blood Angel. So this is what he looks like with the Soul Warden. I think it looks kind of cool. What do you guys think? I really like this, the way that this whip is red. Kind of gives it a little bit more, bit of a different color besides the seeing so many blues and purples. What do you guys think? Leave your comments. Let me know what you guys think of this paint job. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.
Techno